It's August 1st. Today, I'm going to make the featured recipe from the Fannie Farmer kitchen cabinet, peach fritters. I am very excited and a little nervous about making this recipe. Excited because I love peaches. Usually every year at this time, I get a case or two of peaches from Georgia. Unfortunately, the truck is not making the trip this year, but we found some nice peaches at Trader Joe's. They're not as big, but they're still delicious. I'm nervous because I get intimidated by the idea of deep frying, and I don't do it very often. What better way to get more comfortable with it than to just do it? We'll see how it goes, right? As usual, I have never made this recipe before, and I have no idea how it's going to turn out. Let's get started. To make peach fritters, you will need flour, baking powder, sugar, salt, milk, an egg, and peaches. The fritters start by combining the dry ingredients. Flour, baking powder, sugar, and salt. Mix and sift. Now for the wet ingredients. Add gradually milk, a well-beaten egg, three peaches, pared and cut into small pieces. I thought that fritter batter was thinner than this. Like, I expected it to be more like a pancake batter. But this is like a wet biscuit dough. Now we cook it. Heating up the oil. Fannie says just to use hot fat. I'm cooking in canola oil. The test is to see if a 1-inch cube of bread will brown while counting to 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Well, that looks nice and brown, and the temperature is about 370 degrees. I'm going to drop the peach batter by spoonfuls into the hot fat. Fannie says to drain on brown paper. I don't have any brown paper, so I'm draining them on a rack over some paper towels. To serve, sprinkle with powdered sugar. Peach fritters. Let's give it a try. That is so good. I know I don't say that much with these recipes. They're always like, I'm like, it's bland, it could use some more seasoning. That is so good. It is crunchy on the outside, it is soft in the middle, it's peachy, it's got chunks of fresh peach in it. It is really good. I would absolutely make these again. The batter was really easy and completely out of pantry ingredients. The frying part was the most challenging. It was hard to regulate the temperature. Like first the oil was too hot, I let it cool down, and then I was concerned about it getting too hot again, too cold. So I confess to you, my dear friends, that after I cooked the first couple of fritters on the stove for the camera, I got out our electric deep fryer and switched over to use that so the temperature would stay regulated. Excuse me, our cat has figured out how to open the pantry cabinet door. Excuse me. Bart! All right, where was I? Right, so I ended up cooking the rest of the fritters in an electric fryer. Much simpler, I didn't have to worry about keeping the heat regulated. These were so good, I would definitely make them again. I would make them again with peaches, but I would also use other stone fruits. I think they would be great with plums or nectarines. Sour cherry season is sadly over. It's really just the end of June, beginning of July. But next year, I am absolutely going to make these with sour cherries. So there you have it, my friends. Peach fritters are a big win. Easy, relatively quick, and completely delicious. You should definitely give them a try. Enjoy. Bartholomew!